aspect. So there's lots of different ones that you can use to create. The ones that we've personally used are in GetResponse and Lead Pages are the ones, and I'm going to show you a walkthrough, and I personally am using GetResponse right now, so the walkthrough is going to be in that. But those are two different ones that, you know, people on our team have used, so if you choose one of those, we could definitely get you resources and trainings on how to use that if you'd say, you know, if you'd prefer Lead Pages per se than GetResponse. GetResponse, it's okay. It's a little more basic, but it's also cheaper than Lead Pages, which I believe is about $60 a month. GetResponse right now, it's just kind of included because it's a beta test, and, you know, who knows how long that will stay. Anywho's, so in GetResponse, super easy to create your landing page. So once you log in, you've already done this because for my previous tutorials, this is where you're going to be building your list or that email idea. And also, if you're going to be creating your own landing page, we created a web form, which is the actual box that people type their email address and then click submit. So that links to it. Now, if you're doing a landing page here, you actually don't need to worry about it. If you're going to be having a web designer, then that's where you had to use this web form thing to just make your box to include it on another landing page site. Anywho's, okay, so in this regards, just click on landing page. They have tons of different templates to choose from, so you are welcome to browse through all of them and just kind of see, you know, which ones, and then you can also modify any of your templates. So there's, it doesn't say off the top of your head how many, but I would guess probably 100, 200, something like that. They have all sorts of different pages. So choose your one. So here's just an idea of a template. So super easy. So you can change any of this stuff. You can technically change background colors. You can change, you know, what the verbiage is, sign up now and grab your copy. You can change that. This, by standard, all of these have email address and a name. If you don't want the name, it's easy to delete it. If you want to add other fields, like maybe in your business, you want to also get somebody's phone number, you can add, there's an option to add that in as well. Change any kind of pictures, text colors, you know, it's easy to modify any of these templates. Here's another one. So in this regards, I just zoomed so you can see a little more about what it looks like. And all of these tools here, super easy to grab and drop. Literally, like if you want to put a video in here, you just click down and hold on it and it brings out a video. And I'll show you on the next screen because I got messy, but showing you what all the different things are. You want social icons, so then people can like your actual landing page on Facebook. That's important. So you, this little Twitter icon actually has a bunch of different icons there that will show you and add all the social links to it. You can add lines, bars, boxes, photos. If you want different buttons, all of those buttons, you can customize the names of the buttons. Pretty awesome. So as you can see, I made it messy, but really easy. So for this one, all I did was click and drag, and now I have a box for YouTube videos. You know, I added random buttons, texts, all this stuff. I kind of just added in some text and different things so you could get an idea of how it looks like. And all of this stuff is super easy. And for sure, you know, if you're not having good results on it, just reach out. Feel free to, you know, we can definitely help you if you're having problems. GetResponse itself also is responsive if you need help too. So you can call their tech support and they'll walk you through anything that you're trying to muddle through with. Okay. Creating your own. So you literally cannot have a template. So this is one that I was just messing around with. So, you know, you can change backgrounds and, you know, adding logos and boxes and all sorts of different things. You can change backgrounds. It's pretty good to customize. And then just like I said, keep in mind with all this stuff, this is where your creativity comes down to it. So you obviously, no one starts out as a master. So just start playing around with this. What words do you want to use? And that's why if you've gone through the training, it talks about, you know, the different, you always want to be selling, you know, the benefits, you know, in this case, you know, I said, start living the dreams on your vision board now, because it's a product that I was looking at, versus, you know, saying, hey, this one technique, you know, helped me or something. There's just different words you can use, and who knows really what works better. And that's exactly why design it, try it out, then you're going to test it. So you're going to be making 2, if not 3 landing pages for the exact same thing. So if I'm trying to sell, this thing for vision boards, I'm going to be having 3 different landing pages and then going through those steps that I already mentioned as far as rotating to split test and track your clicks and all of those aspects for these different pages. No one's, like I said, no one's going to start as a master. Just get in there and start playing around and see, oh, well, I did terrible. I only got, 10% of people that saw this actually took action, or 1%. Well, that's okay. Now you have a game, plan. Okay, that didn't work. Let me just go and revise it. And, just really get in there and just start getting the idea with it. If you're not going to start, you're never going to get better. Cool. And then once you actually design what your landing page you want it to look like, you have all of that stuff, then this is where you can go through, and it's the behind the scenes aspect. So you can name it. And like I said, you can put SEO things in here because this is a website in itself too. And hey, if you can rank it on Google, even better than having to pay to drive traffic. So just those kind of aspects with this stuff. This is, you can get subdomains and things like that. Or if you're going to be having it. So this would be if GetResponse uses it. And this is just the links that you're going to put in. Remember, we're talking about tracking codes, and each landing page has a different, domain or this URL. Well, this is what this is. So which you'll be using to track how many people actually see these landing pages. So hopefully that's putting together. So you're going to be making this page. The actual web address that shows you the page is what's going to be tracked. And then you take those tracking ones and rotate them in what your, the traffic, like the www that you want in your ad. And that's how they all fit together. So hopefully you guys kind of get a sense of that. And you can publish these on Facebook, so they're very socially friendly and all of that stuff. You can choose to have this confirmed opt-in, which I've gone through on other stuff and said, you definitely don't want that for the most part. However, if that's what you personally would like, it's up to your decision. But this means somebody saw your landing page, they're interested, they put in their email address, but before you actually send them anything, they have to go to their email and say yes, they want to receive it. So it's a 2-step process. It means it makes somebody be really interested, but it also you're not going to get as many people interested that will go through that 2-step process. So it's catch-22, and you can decide what works best for you. Okay, and that's pretty much it for landing pages. Awesome.